Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of corporate filings. Today we're diving into a Form 8K from Landmark Bancorp. It's not quite a financial thriller, but there are enough clues here to piece together what's happening with this bank. Let's see if their dividend announcement is good news or just a distraction from something else. First things first, what is a Form 8K? It's basically a corporate breaking news report. Companies use it to tell the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about big events that could matter to investors. Think of it as an urgent update that can't wait for the regular quarterly reports. This one was filed at the end of April. The date of the report is April 30, 2025. This means the events discussed happened around that time or just before. This helps us understand the context of the information. So who is Landmark Bancorp? They're a bank holding company. That means they own and control one or more banks. Their headquarters is in Manhattan, Kansas. Think of them as a local or regional bank. Now let's get to the interesting stuff. Item 2502 is where companies report their results of operations, basically how they're doing financially. Landmark Bancorp released a press release announcing their financial results for the first 3 months of 2025, ending in March. We will look at this press release later. Next, we have item 8.01, which covers other important events. Here, Landmark Bancorp announced that their board of directors approved a cash dividend. A dividend is a payment made to shareholders, kind of like getting a share of the company's profits. The dividend is 0.21 ton Corp stock. We'll get $0.21. The dividend will be paid to stockholders who own the stock as of May 21, 2025, and the payment date is June 4, 2025. And the payment date is June 4, 2025. The filing also includes exhibits, with Exhibit 99.1 being the press release we talked about. Let's dive in. Okay, so now let's move to the press release because it's not included in the filling and we can't scroll there. I will be extracting key numbers for our viewers. This is where we see the actual numbers behind Landmark Bancorp's performance. The company's net income for the 3 months ended March 31, 2025 was $4.7 million or NMZ per diluted share. This is compared to $4.3 million or $49 diluted share in the same period of the previous year. So this is a nice small increase. Now let's look at the balance sheet. Here we can see that the total assets reached $2.7 billion as of March 31, 2025, so they are not a small bank. Lastly, let's look at asset quality. Non-performing assets remained low with a ratio of 0.25% of total assets as of March 31, 2025. A low ratio here is really good and it means they aren't sitting on bad loans. And that's the reported golden. So what does all of this mean, SIC? Well, let's start with the good news. Landmark Bancorp increased its net income, is paying a dividend, and is doing well in terms of asset quality, indicating a healthy loan portfolio, all good signs. This could suggest they are confident in their financial position and want to reward their investors. One thing to consider is the overall economic environment. Banks are very sensitive to interest rates and to the overall health of the economy. If interest rates rise, Landmark Bancorp could see its borrowing costs increase, which could impact profits. Overall, Landmark Bancorp seems to be on solid footing, but it's always a good idea to keep an eye on those external factors and the company's performance in future quarters. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Until next time,